Hey guys, I'm a little sick, so I apologize in advance for my voice. But we're gonna go over this interview with Eren as parts of it get translated. Mind you, this is gonna be information based on the translations that we got from Attack on fans. So if there's any error in translation, I'm doing my best with what I have at the time, and that's all we can do. Anyways, let's get on. Let's start.
なぜ戦い続けるのか。
戦い続けなきゃ生きていけない環境にいましたから。誰だって巨人に食われたくないので、巨人を殺すことに疑問なんてありませんでした。でも敵は実際のところ感情のない化け物なんかじゃなくて、俺たちと同じ人間でした。それでも強い殺意にさらされて、生命の自由が危ぶまれる状況に変わりはなかったわけですから、そんなのは到底受け入れられず、拒んだまでです。
So this part of the interview shouldn't come as any surprise to anybody. It's not controversial. It's very therapy. It's very, why do you do the things you do? Why is your mindset like this? And Eren basically says, this is the environment I grew up in. Fight to live, don't fight, die, pretty much. He also kind of says that, we found out that Titans themselves weren't the problem. The problem were humans. The problem were humans using the Titans as tools to assault us and just humans in general. Like, he doesn't blatantly flat out say it, but it's the racism. It's all of that together. You have a regime of racism so bad that Eldians from the homeland even hate Paradisians and want them to disappear too. I feel like that's why they show Zeke at that part of the interview. So all of that is stuff you have to consider. I think Eren's considering these things. I think the images we're seeing in the background are very much representative of the things he's thinking about as he's speaking. I could be wrong on that, but I do think that is the purpose of what we're saying. But I could be wrong.
なかったんです。戦う以外の選択肢は何も。
最後に問うた自由とは何か。
人々の命や日常生活が脅かされることなく継続していくことだと思います。俺が望んだのはそれだけです。ただ木陰で昼寝ができればそれだけでよかった。それだけでした。
So he's gonna say that there's more than this after this part, but let's touch on this part really quick. Here it's obvious that he's saying freedom to him is the ability to just live a normal day-to-day life, just live normally. That's freedom to him. He just wants to be able to take a nap under a tree without having to worry about a Titan kicking down the wall, threatening his life, right? He just wants to be able to take a nap under a tree without worrying about racist individuals trying to uproot his life, right? He just wants to be able to take a nap under a tree without a terrorist attack falling upon his fucking house and killing his mom, right? So he's saying to him that freedom for him is peace of mind. Okay, nothing bad's gonna happen to me. I'm safe. Security, peace of mind, peace in general, and just the ability to live life, the ability to be alive, just normal stuff that people are born with the right to do. Living life. Peace of mind, security, and living without the threat of being killed, especially on the basis of his race.
いや、違います。俺にはそれだけじゃ足りなかった。見たい景色がありました。そのために戦いたかった。俺は戦いたかったんです。
Okay, and that concludes the interview. What this last part means. Now, this is the point of contention. This is the point where everyone's getting... It could be interpreted for either side, I guess. But based on the things that we, on the fucking smart side, know, this is very much in line with the character that we've seen pre-139. This is very much in line with that. He's saying that, yeah, I did this for my fucking freedom. But more than that, I also did this because there's a promise waiting at the end of this thing. There is something that is so important to me that I saw when I saw the future. That same thing that convinced Grisha to cough up the Attack Titan, to cough up and get the founding titan. The same thing that Eren risked his friends' lives and didn't even know if they would survive the rumbling for. Those things are what drive Eren to move forward. In chapter 139, it's revealed that that site was... what? What was that site that Eren saw in 139? The barren fucking lands? Paths? No. Those are things he never even, like, wanted. There was never an instance in this series that we saw Eren say, like, fuck, I hate the fact that people are living and alive and occupy land. I would much rather see a fucking blank canvas. No. What we do have is Eren, even as a kid, dehumanizing people who try to take his and people he loves freedoms away. If you try to take my freedom, I won't hesitate to take yours. That's what we do have. So it was never about, damn, I hate people being alive. It was about, you fucks tried to take my freedom. So now I'm taking yours. Period. So, that being said, whatever this site was, I don't think we actually got to see. I don't think we got to see that site yet. Now, you can say that that's fodder for AoE. You can say that's food for the AoE boys. I don't know. All I know is I don't feel like we saw the site that Eren saw to keep him moving forward. But that is what the end of this interview is about. He said he keeps fighting, he keeps moving forward, all for his freedom. You know, the right to live, the right to take a nap under a tree without a care in the world, without worrying about being blown off the map, etc. But he says, no, that's not it. There's more. I keep fighting because there's a sight that I was promised at the end of all of this. That is why I keep going. And I won't stop until I see that sight at the end of all of this. And like I just said, it's the same sight that convinced Grisha to give Eren the Titan. That's how I know it's not barren lands or fire and ice water and mountains and hills and shit like that. That's how I know it's not Mikasa making a choice or whatever. Like 139 will have you believe whatever sight he saw was enough for him to risk the lives of all of his precious friends. And I don't think barren land is a good enough thing. I don't think that's something that could convince him to kill his friends. I want to see barren land. So, I don't know. I don't know, Mikasa. I don't know, Armin. You guys could probably go. You guys probably might end up dying. And at the same time, okay, he didn't know if his friends would survive. Yet, it was his plan to make them super duper heroes of the world. That already doesn't make sense. 139 is the biggest circus it's the biggest fucking circus where the clowns are all of the fucking characters. It's the biggest circus of all time. Every single character is a fucking clown in 139. It makes no sense that the Marleyans are like, oh, well, you know, they did just fight Eren. Yeah, they probably can't turn into Titans anymore. Even though Eren just proved that Eldians are fucking evil, you know, and that with the power of the Titans, they will try to kill us. And their military, these are fucking military guys. Marley doesn't know, you know, the rest of the world doesn't know exactly what happened on Paradis. And they know that the Warhammer Titan could be anywhere. Like, this whole rumbling could be remote control, whatever the fuck. Could be a fucking performance. They know that. So they have every reason not to trust Armin and co. And they should have shot them dead there. You know, if anything were to make any sense. Whatever this site was that kept Eren moving forward, I don't think we saw that yet. And so you can use that as copium, hopium, whatever. I don't think we saw that yet because it would make no sense for Grisha to be on board with a barren land kind of fucking thing. That would not convince him to give Eren the Titans. Grisha saw the fucking rumbling. He said something so awful's coming, Zeke. You have to stop Eren. You know, he didn't think that the means justified the end. Grisha didn't. You know, Eren convinced him in the moment that, hey, whatever this fucking site is that I don't think we've ever seen, this site is what we're fighting for. This site is why you have to give me the Attack and Founding Titan. And like Zeke said, he didn't show Grisha everything. He picked and chose what to show Grisha, which further makes 139 a piece of shit, because we saw that Eren had fucking mastery of the fucking founding powers. Okay? But 139, oh, my head was a mess. I didn't know the future from the past, and oh, fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know what this means. Other than we were right. Eren isn't some fucking super duper, mustache curling supervillain. He isn't this big bad wolf. He isn't this big bad guy who rumbled just because he wanted to. Who rumbled just because he was a psychopath. He didn't want people alive. He just wanted to see a barren land with no life on it. No, absolutely not. But we knew that already. The smart people on this side, we knew that already. So this interview doesn't do much for me other than validate everything I've ever thought. I don't know why they're still going with fake Eren if they're going to show us real Eren at the end. If they're going to show us real whiny Eren at the end, then this interview just further is a what the fuck. Because now Eren is lying in Paradis. He's lying in Paths when he brings the Paradisians down. I will not leave Paradis' future up to fate. I'm fighting for you. I'm fighting for our freedoms, etc. He's lying in his inner monologue. I cannot accept an end where the Paradisians get wiped out. This isn't fair, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm fighting for my people, whatever. He's fighting So he lies to the people of Paradis, he lies in his inner monologue, and now he's lying in this interview for some fucking weird reason. Right? But I'm sure there are ways you can spin this interview to, back up the Ending Defender side. Like, look, he said that wasn't it. Which means he did the rumbling for that site, for the barren ice fields and mountains and whatever the fuck he showed Armin, for the trampled bodies and all of that shit. That's what he did the rumbling for. Her. Like, yeah, you can say that, but your only defense of that is chapter 139. My defense of everything I said in this video is the rest of the fucking manga. So, believe who you want, whatever side you're on, Ending Defender, Ending Enjoyer. Oh wait, that's the same shit. Ending Enjoyer, Ending Defender. We'll put them in the same category. But if you're an ending hater or ending neutralist or whatever the fuck, then I think you should go with my perception of this interview, because I have more evidence to back up my stance. That all being said, thank you so much for watching. As more parts of this come out, I can go over them if you want me to. Just let me know in the comments. I want to remind you guys that I have my own manga coming out, and there is a giveaway where you can win an Eren and a Levi Nendoroid. That's right, Eren and Levi Nendoroid. And all you have to do is pledge to my Kickstarter, and you only have 4 days left to do. No, you only have 3 days left to do so. So you better do it right after this video. Click the link in my bio. Pledge however much you feel like pledging. If you pledge $15, you get a copy of the book, by the way, when it's ready. Go to the link in my bio, pledge however much you want to pledge, comment your name, the same name that you pledged with, so I can check and see that you pledged. And the winners will be chosen October 29th, and I'll leave the @ and everything, whatever. The winners, you can win either Eren and Levi, Yuji and Nobara from Jujutsu Kaisen, or Lloyd and Yor from Spy X Family. Those are the 6 Nendoroids I'm giving away. There will be 3 winners. So yeah, go to the link in my bio for that. And make sure you check out the Kickstarter page, because you can see a lot of information about my manga. It's going to be really good. Really, 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 really good. Duh, I wrote it. Anyways, yeah, go into the giveaway, or go just donate if you just want to donate. Anyways, that's it for me. Bye. I'll be back. More Breaking Bad interviews. More Breaking Bad videos. I'm going to start posting One Piece videos and more Attack on Titan videos, obviously. Bye.